What's up, everybody? Kevin here from Scuffleberg Outdoors, and in this video, we're talking about crawler tires. Stay tuned. So, like I said in the intro, we are going to talk about crawler tires. And in my opinion, this is not the gospel. This, once you have a little bit of money, this is probably the first extremely noticeable upgrade to your crawler. Once you've bought like a SCX 10.3, like this one right here, or a TRX 4 Sport, there's two of them back here. There's one up here out of the frame. And, you know, your Red Cats, this, that, and the other. Once you have a little bit of money, the first, my opinion, crawler tires. So let's talk about these. So the crawler tires I have here that we started with are a Proline Hyrax. And this is a pretty good tire. We have since moved away from it. I started with, I think it's like a G8 compound, and then we moved to Predators and pretty much moved away from them. And the Proline Hyrax, the lugs are siped, which is little slits in the tires. It makes them kind of really flexible, and I'm not sure of the whole purpose of it or the science behind it, but they do work. We don't use them because a lot of our approaches are sand or dirt, and we feel like it picks it up and gets stuck in the little sipings, and then of course it falls out when you're trying to climb, blah blah blah. I guess it's a little anal part of this whole deal. And you know, then a lot of guys we were crawling with down in Richmond, Virginia, they use the BF, or it's a Proline BF Goodwrench crawler TAs. Okay, so this is just a smooth lug, or just a big lug, smooth. We found that the smooth lug, or just a big lug without sipes, grips a whole lot better. These are also in Predator compound. So I don't know, a bunch of years ago, I bought a Capra and I put J Concept landmines on them. So the J Concept landmines, those are pretty interesting because they have a open lug pattern, and they're not siped, but here, I don't know. You see how they're kind of outlined, and that's raised up a little bit compared to some of the other lugs, and these really do well also. And these are in the green compound, which is the soft, super soft, whatever you want to call it. I still use these on several of my trucks. I really do like these. And then I bought a set of Voodoo KLR version 2s, and these are an open lug, but they have sipes in them, but the sipes don't seem to carry the dirt up the slope, or you know, up the rock like the other ones do for some reason. Pretty good tire. I have one set of them, and I really haven't used these a whole lot. So we have my boy Dozer D. He took and bought, oh man, I guess they're not the Mega Ruptures, J Concept Ruptures, and he really likes them, and they're kind of the same. They're like a kind of like a Super Swamper Bogger, but the outside edge is raised, kind of like the landmine, all the tread, and it's really open, so it doesn't carry a lot of dirt up the rock and everything. So, but then we moved on to the J Concept Tusks. Now these tires, I pretty much got them on everything now. We really like these. As you can see, they're just a big kind of aggressive lug that it's got a little slit in the tread. I mean, you can kind of see them a little bit, but it's nothing that's going to hold dirt and take it up the rock with you and fall out and cause you to lose traction. It's pretty cool. The J Concepts, the green compounds, you know, and there's so many others. These are the ones that we use. The Megalithics. My boy Dozer D has some Deep Woods, which I really can't remember what they look like, but I think they're just a big lug, no sipes. He likes those. Got them on a TRX 4 Blazer. Yeah, I know there's more that I'm missing. They've come out with the Trano. I guess it's just trying to make the latest and greatest deal or whatever. But we pretty much stick to what we know and what we use. And right now it's the Tusks. I tell you, these things are lights out. So anyhow, pretty much, sums it up in a nutshell. When you got a little, when you've spent, especially if you're getting into it, you spend a couple $100 on a truck, and if it's your first one, you got to buy batteries and a charger, and it gets pricey, and I get that. You know what I mean? But the first mod, when you got a little extra money to spend on it, is tires. I mean, that's my opinion. Of course, we'll move on from tires and go down this wormhole of RC crawlers. Lord knows I have. And just trying to share my experience and let y'all know what's up. So anyhow, I appreciate it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and we'll see you in the next one. This is Kevin from Scuffleburg Outdoors. Later.